Good morning. It's May 31st, 2023. I've been up since 4:30, which is normal. I have been blackmailed all morning because they don't want me to document what's going on. They don't want me to videotape and release to the public what I'm experiencing and what I'm going through. So know that somebody has paid for the information I'm giving you in torture. It hasn't been fun, but I'm in a position where everything that they had used to keep me in control, keep me, so to speak, from appealing for help and assistance has been wiped away as of this year. When they switched shifts in January, they got really negative as far as negative energy and negative reinforcement is concerned, and there was just no positive. To be honest with you, it made it easier because I could disregard everything that they said. But now they're at a point where they aren't allowing me to do anything. I'm constantly hit in the head with headache, constantly hit in the stomach with stomach pain. I get hit in the neck. I get hit in the hemorrhoids, all of which doesn't make any sense. I'm getting hit in the stomach right now at 7:30. I usually don't eat until 11, so it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I never eat breakfast, especially at 7:30. So for my stomach to be growling over and over and over and over again, it's just abnormal. It's obviously external energy. And even if I scrambled and ran to the refrigerator and got something to eat, it wouldn't help. They're still going to hit me in the stomach. They've gotten that stupid. I'm just tired of getting hit in the stomach and running to the kitchen to get something to eat to offset the pain in my stomach when they don't even take the pain away after I eat. It makes no sense. I'll take Aleve and Tramadol and gabapentin, nerve pain medication, opioid-like substance, and an anti-inflammatory. Take all three of those, and I will get a worse headache after than I had before. It makes no sense. I'll get up in the morning. When I sleep, my body relaxes and it takes hemorrhoids away because the muscles relax during my sleep and I wake up with no hemorrhoids. I'll get hit with hemorrhoids in the morning, even when I haven't gone to the bathroom, which is ridiculous. So they're using head pain, they're using neck pain, they're using stomach pain, they're using hemorrhoid pain, all of which isn't warranted or realistic or authentic, constantly, 24/7, to try and hold me basically hostage while they try and figure out ways to manipulate my thought process. Now, the new shift of people they brought in as of January, well, every year the shifts get worse and worse. They get either I'm getting better or they're missing something in their training program because their teams get worse and worse every year. They get cockier, but less skilled and less able to do stuff. And when you have somebody threatening you every 3 to 5 seconds and you know they can't do anything, it just sounds ridiculous, getting to the point where I'm telling them to F off often, and that's one of the things they don't like to hear, but it's at a point where I've got nothing else to say. They're just so stupid. I'm completely dominating their mental exercises and their attacks. They come at me and I spin it around and throw it back at them. Um, I know that you're not going to hear a lot of people saying that they're actually winning the war against directed energy weapons, but I am kicking the shit out of them. Um, like I said, I get attacked every 3 to 5 seconds, and it's been 23 years I've been dealing with this. So I've developed a coordination. I know it's them. I know it's me. I know it's authentic. They bring in a new team that doesn't know anything. They aren't aware of what I know. And they're throwing mind control 101 exercises at me. I'm not only defeating them, I'm turning them around and firing them back to make them feel stupid rather than myself. And I'm doing it consistently, and I'm doing it well. I'm literally beating the hell out of them. I don't know why they come back, and I don't know why they haven't asked me to help them, why they haven't tried to hire me, because I'm absolutely destroying them. They keep me 24/7, trying to manipulate my thought process. Every thought that goes through my mind gets manipulated by two people. My thoughts, as they develop, get manipulated, which I can see before they're realized. I can actually see what the other person is seeing before my thoughts get realized. I've learned so much about my brain because of the technology. They have been pumping my brain with this energy for 23 years. Um, and when the phrase use it or lose it, they've been using it. So it's amazingly fast. I was right before they attacked me, but I'm impressed almost every day at the speed and the ability to outrun them and outsmart them. It really is impressive. It's something that society hasn't seen, the use of external microwave energy on the brain and the effects on your intelligence and your cognitive ability. But my brain is really, really fast right now. And that's probably why they're having such a difficult time trying to manipulate me. They go through mind control exercises and do things as far as mental pathways with energy. And then I'll give you an example so you know what I'm talking about. They hit me with the short-term memory loss. They thought it was funny. They thought it was cute. They hit me thousands of times with it. Well, my brain remembered the energy that was going through. So when I am working and I get hit with memory loss, you all of a sudden you can't think of what you were thinking about. So you have to come at it from a different angle. You were coming at it from this angle, and this is your idea, and this got wiped out. So you have to go around and find a different angle to come in at the idea to recall it, to remember it. Well, they hit me with the short-term memory loss so often that, when they say stuff, which is every 3 to 5 seconds, I can just cue in the short-term memory loss. I can disregard it. I can completely ignore what they say, basically canceling what they say, like it never happened, and I just sit there, looking at them like nothing happened. And I'm using the thing that they were trying to piss me off with and torture me against them. They don't know what they're doing. Everything they do backfires. You attack somebody and you pump them with energy for 23 years, and they're outthinking you and outsmarting you. How are you supposed to manipulate someone's mind when they're getting faster than you exponentially? It's just not going to happen. They're eventually going to get caught. It's inevitable. And I would love to assist them catching them. That'd be great. My concern is not for I do have a concern, and this isn't a selfish concern about me being free and me being manipulation free and not having to deal with this and not having to listen to them every 3 to 5 seconds and not getting hit with unrealistic pain. They really don't know what they're doing. They are amateurs. They're young. They're stupid. They have no clue what they're doing. They're trying to build an army of these people to attack people in the event of a war. They're being defensive in case something happens with Russia and China. And they're not letting anybody know that they're doing this. I know this because it's been 23 years and I get a new team of people in every year. So I know they're training people. They're training people with the same stuff. What they're trying to do is a cookie cutter mind control program so they can run the same games on everyone. Unfortunately, that's not realistic. These games don't apply to everyone, yet they run them on everyone. So my concern is they're not going to be able to keep up with Russia or China because they don't know what they're doing. I would like to see these weapons taken out of their hands, made public, and have the universities study them, and the rest of society study them, so you can get a better viewpoint of what's possible and what would be better for the country defensively and what would be better for society and how to protect all of the citizens that are subject to this external energy, because they're targeting the brain frequency at which you think. And they can do it from anywhere in the world. And it can easily be done by Russia and China. So my concern is Russia and China are going to get better at this because they have given the technology to the entire government. As opposed to what's happening here, there's only a small select group of people that are dealing with this. They're a bunch of wannabe psychiatrists that don't know what they're doing. They need to have this technology and these weapons taken away from them in the name of defense, in the name of defending freedom. Because as it stands now, I'm beating them and I'm a citizen. If I'm beating them, then other people can beat them. I do not want to learn Chinese and I do not want to learn Russian. I don't want to lose a war to these idiots. I don't want to live in a government that's communist. I am stuck with this country because it's the freest of the countries that are out there. But I am a man without a country because I've been attacked for 23 years. I hope my life was worth your defense, your paranoia, and I hope that my life was worth your job and what you're studying. But unfortunately, you've sacrificed my life, and I'm scared that you're going to fail. So I'm going to do something about it, because I'm not going to lose my life in vain. If I'm going to lose my life and you're going to fail, that's going to be a problem. So I'm doing everything I can to make sure that you don't fail, because I know I know that they justified this in the name of defense, because they have a terror watch list. They used all this since 2001. They faked this stupid 9/11 tragedy, and they legally authorized the ability to go into citizens' minds and do this, which is really screwed up, especially because they're not doing it well. They are not going to succeed. As it stands right now, we're going to lose to Russia and China. They are not good at this. The only thing they're good at doing is provoking people and pissing them off so they go postal. That's the only thing they can do. Chuck Schumer said that the intelligence agencies have 9 ways to Sunday to get back at you. Well, I've taken out their greatest weapon. They don't have 9 ways to Sunday. They're misguided. They're walking around with an ego like they do, and they don't. They are beatable. I let go, and I sacrificed myself. I said, I'm going to let go, and I'm going to let you guys do what you want. You're either going to take me or I'm going to take you. And they didn't take me. They couldn't do it. And on top of that, they showed me what the technology is capable of. I own the software. They can't take me. They can't do anything. So the only thing they can do is physical stuff, and they can hurt me, and they can try and blackmail me, and that's why I'm on the video. They told me that they were going to go after my private parts if I made a video. So I made the video. And as soon as they touched my private parts, I upload the video. So that's the way I have to work. They were hitting me in the stomach. I was being blackmailed at a point where they try and make it a point of not blackmailing me. They're abandoning their rules, which were keeping me in check. So now I don't have anything keeping me in check. If they're not going to respect the rules that they had set up initially, I have nothing keeping me in check. So again, I let go. I let them do what they want. They swayed me from negative to positive. They trained my brain and my mind to be aware of what the software is capable of. I am completely aware of what's me, what's them, what's authentic, what's not authentic. They're running around trying to run the same exercises, which aren't working. They're missing 97% of the time when they say something. And you can let go. You don't have to be scared. There is nothing they can do because they haven't perfected the program. The brain is extremely complicated, and it was enormously cocky for them to think that they could get away with this, number one. And number two, enormously cocky to think that they could figure out how the brain works. They're basically screwed. They've set this up so if they've set it up so they're going to win or take it out of my rear end. They're either going to be successful or they're going to destroy whatever that is in their way. They're extremely scared of getting caught. They know it's inevitable, that it's going to happen. They don't want to be embarrassed, which is what this video is about. This is a call to people to know that the neurological weapons exist. They're a state-sponsored weapon. It's a war between the individual and the state, and the individual needs help from the state in order to win the war for the individual. We live in a country that's designed for the individual, and there's no reason why the government shouldn't be helping the victims and the people who are complaining of Havana Syndrome symptoms. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. It's been about 18 minutes. I feel a lot better. If you need to reach me, you can email me at mindcontrolinformation@gmail.com. Again, that's mindcontrolinformation@gmail.com. And if you would like to talk to me, feel free to email me, ask me for my phone number. I'll give it out. Just text me first to let me know that, give me a heads up. Things are going very well this year. I've learned that the only countermeasure that works is movement. When you get attacked, if you're isolated and you get attacked, the only thing that's going to make you feel better is getting up and doing something. Not only are you in control of your focus while you're doing it, but afterwards you have a feeling of accomplishment and something to feel good about. I have motivated and helped Derek put together the survey for citizens that are experiencing victims of Havana Syndrome. It's a 104-question survey. I listened to all the conference calls. I wrote down all the questions, all the issues. It's very thorough. I think I had one person complain about a question that wasn't asked, but that was it. And over, I think, 300 people have taken it. I have assisted Derek in writing the letter of validation, and am helping him issue these letters of validation because nobody else in society seems to want to help the citizens that are dealing with neurological weapons. So we are offering the letter of validation to citizens for $100 with a donation to PAX, which will help Derek process the letter, pay for the supplies, and bring in money for victims in the organization. I am going to streamline the activism process. I understand that the targeting and the citizens complaining of Havana Syndrome differs depending on what level or what stage they are in the targeting process. People that are in the first 3 years sound a lot different than people that have been targeted for 10 plus years. So there needs to be marketing material and activism material that's written for both the initial targets and the targets that have been victims for over 10 years. I understand what both groups are going through. So I'm going to be producing activism material and letters to appeal for financial and medical assistance. We need that from the state. We need it immediately. And at the same time, what we're going to be doing is giving them a donation instructions. So I write letters often, and people just don't know how to help. They don't have the power to authorize medical and financial assistance from the state. So at the end of each letter, what we're doing is we're giving them instructions to make a donation to PAX, which is a nonprofit organization for victims of neurological weapons. They'll put a reference number, and what we're going to do is incentivize the activism process and pay people commissions based off of donations that come into PAX with a reference number on there. That's the plan. The other thing that I want to do, because I got attacked yesterday and thought of, I'm going to appeal to the medical associations and the psychiatric associations. I'd like to get a therapist in to start moderating the conference calls. I think that we can have professional help. We can have more conference calls. Ideally, what we'd like to have is something 24/7. This is a fantastic opportunity for a psychology student or somebody aspiring to be in the field, because what you're dealing with is the epitome of somebody who needs help. And I'm sure that we can find somebody to either donate time, or we can find a professor to authorize class credit for people that are willing to donate some time and help moderate the calls. Of course, they would do it with the moderator until they got trained. But the more therapists that we can train to moderate these calls, the faster we're going to get to a 24/7 hotline or a 24/7 conference call that's available for victims. Again, I started going off again. It's been 23 years. I have a lot to talk about, and it's been a long time since I made a video. I haven't posted since 2018, so this is, I've been making videos, just not posting them because I haven't been really happy with them. Most of my videos are structured and written. A few of them are me just complaining. I threw those in there because I wanted to give people an example of what it's really like to be a victim of neurological weapons and the bullshit that I have to go through. Anyways, if you need to reach me, you can contact me at mindcontrolinformation@gmail.com. My name is Scott Cranmer. I am a victim of Havana Syndrome. I hope this stuff goes away soon because they are buying time until they can figure out how to control the mind. If they buy enough time, they eventually will figure it out, and there will be no stopping them because they'll be able to control everyone. So we need to do something about this now before it's too late. Again, I hope this all ends soon. Hang in there. Don't let them sway you from who you are and your beliefs, and don't do anything that you'll regret. Thanks for your time.